So ladies and gentlemen, what you're seeing with me is the new BMW iX1 long wheelbase, which was launched today. And we've got Vikram Pawah with us. Vikram, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, as usual. Thank you for hosting us. Yeah.
Yes. And Vikram announced the prices for the long wheelbase iX1 today, which was absolutely shocking in a good way. 49 lakh rupees for this car. Vikram, first of all, brilliant price. And I mean, how did you manage this price?
Okay, I mean, let's not talk about the price first. Let's talk about the attempt here to create a disruption in the market. Because as I was explaining during the launch, that the new Bharat, the new generation in India is looking at a complete package of everything in one go, right? They're not believing in that they can compromise on one thing or the other. So when we researched the customers of the new generation, and we said, okay, what are they looking for? So they were looking for practicality, space, comfort, right, road presence, performance, economic, peace of mind, right, and also sustainability. So then when we looked at our portfolio, we said, okay, we have a X1 long wheelbase, and this is the first country that will develop it as a right-hand drive version, and which we did that. So this will be locally produced in our plant. So that allows us to bring the costing down and hence provide this great pricing to our customers. But also clearly, India being a value-conscious country, we know we need to provide a complete value package. So there is no compromise in this car. It has all the technology, all the performance, all the efficiencies, and it's a pure BMW as well.
True. And I've already started getting a lot of calls from friends. People are asking us on social media, what happens to the standard iX1 then?
Well, so there are two different formats, right? I mean, this is only in electric. The iX1 as electric does not exist anymore, right? So only the long wheelbase will exist. We have the ICE version of the X1, which is available in petrol and diesel. So people can choose depending on their requirement, because electric is not for everyone, right? A lot of people who do interstate travels or long distance travel, for them, they need a traditional engine. So we're providing a choice to our customers. And we've always said that, right? That BMW is here to provide you the choice based on your needs. You need a petrol, diesel, electric, all are available from me.
And Vikram, during your presentation, you also mentioned, how you're bringing in services where, there will be a concierge service for people even to make payments, an app that will help them plan the route with the best charging options on the way. So can you tell our viewers a bit about that?
So absolutely. Again, looking at that, EV is a new technology, right? And everybody is always worried about adoption of new technology. So we are the leaders in luxury e-mobility, right? 3 years in a row, we have been leading this segment. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we provide you premium services. So what we have decided now is launch 3 big services in one go. One is that when you're using a BMW EV, right? And if you're planning a route, let's say you are going from Delhi to Dehradun, let us take that as an example, or from Mumbai to, let's say, Goa. And if you put it in your My BMW app, or in the in-car navigation, it will pick up the chargers on the route and then actually tell you when to stop depending on your starting charging capacity. It will tell you where to stop, when to charge up your car, so that you have that peace of mind. But in addition to that, for this, we have 5,000 chargers across the country on that platform. So you can be rest assured that the entire country is actually covered, and we have made sure that all the touristy destinations that people go to, because that's a normal weekend travel for our customers, that they're absolutely covered. So that's one peace of mind. The second thing is that we are launching an industry first, which is called a concierge charging. So concierge charging means that, let's say you're traveling and now you're just worried that I need to charge. You can just call up the concierge number. Okay, it's a part of free of cost as part of buying a BMW. You can call up the concierge number. They will immediately find out the nearest charger for you. Of course, as we know in India, there's so many different apps for chargers, right? So the concierge will give you a payment method, and they will handle the payment with the CPOs, right? So they will do the kind of a back-to-back treatment of the entire space, that you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, just give us a call and we look after you in terms of your charging. And the third thing, which is quite interesting, which you're launching, is that, again, people have a lot of question about BEVs, right? About electric. Right. Is it suitable for me? How much does it cost? How much does it save me money? So we've launched an app which will be used at our dealership called BEVscapes, right? BEVscapes mean like escape. BEV escapes. That's the short form to it. BEVscapes, which tells you everything about EVs. You can put your usage in. You can also even put that, okay, what is my mileage that I use in terms of kilometers in a year, and your finance options as well. And then also the charging points. It tells you about the maintenance cost. So it's absolutely transparent. So I encourage everybody to, who's not even aware of EVs, is to go to a nearest BMW dealership, go through this thing. It's a self-engaging, immersive platform as well. So it's not a push sell or anything like that. Customers can at their own pace try this out, and soon we'll be launching it on our website as well.
And Vikram, beyond that, if you look at the overall electric mobility, you said you have been leading that space for a while now. So just to give your viewers a perspective of your total sales right now, how much do EVs account for? And with the iX1 long wheelbase now going forward, what are your expectations?
I know you always ask me for the future projection, that's true. But okay, let's talk about it. That the last 2 years for our total sales, we've been leading. Like I said, 3 years we've been leading now, including 2024. So in 2024, at a group level, we sold 10% of our sales in EVs. But again, remember, we don't have EV at every price point. But if I take my fastest selling EV in 2024, which is the i7, which is a luxury sedan, right? That has got a 30% penetration in the 7 Series itself. So you can see the adoption of EV is absolutely, suitable for India. I've been saying that for the last 3 years. That's why we entered EV space, and it's proving again and again. And you can see so many manufacturers now coming with EV, proving that point that EV is suitable for India. And I think with this one, of course, launching at this price point, we expect it to actually expand dramatically. I always said that by 2025 we should be at 15%, and that's still my aim.
And Vikram, with this brilliant pricing, now a lot of people, a lot of your potential customers will have similar expectations for other lineups also. So into that.
Well, we believe in not a price point. I always say that we believe in providing a value package, because I still believe that Indian customers cannot be swayed away by just a price point. You cannot decontent a product and just say that, okay, I'm providing it to you cheap. I don't think Indian customers will buy that. I'm an Indian as well, for that matter. So I believe in that as well, that we need value. So we'll continue to provide a product at a value proposition that is suitable for that segment. So there are more launches coming from us, of course, tomorrow onwards. So look forward to even more excitement tomorrow.
Absolutely. And just to add perspective to what Vikram just mentioned, this, in terms of not decontenting a vehicle, this is an absolutely loaded vehicle. It gives you a range of 535 on a single charge. Also, it's got a massive panoramic sunroof. It's got all the bells and whistles that you expect from a BMW. So yes, nothing has been taken away, but at 49 lakh. Brilliant talking to you as always, Vikram. Thank you so much.